Hey everybody, we're here to talk about the new Sanguinary guards revealed on the Warhammer community site a couple days ago at this point. And I would like to first by saying that I understand these have been met with mixed reactions, and I wanted to talk about like what my feelings are, like how I've reviewed these and looked at these and how I feel. The original Sanguinary guard kit came out in, I believe, 2014. And the reason I mention that is because, when they hit the scene, they were, really unique at the time, had a lot of detail, had a lot of kits or bits and stuff in the kits that I think you could sprinkle around to different, at least I know I use them for different squads. Basically, one of the coolest things about Marine kits is they're all the same scale. You can use them for whatever parts you need. It was a treasure trove of cool bits and also a lot of like really unique things at the time for what the Bullet Angels or the Space Marines saw. Here, now, fast forward a decade, a full-on decade, we have in our minds what we believe the Sanguinary Guard should look like. So, sculpted knee pads, sculpted legs, winged backpacks, like those are things that we've just kind of ingrained, I think, in our consciousness, especially for Blood Angel players, for a long period of time. And so when we see something that looks like some different weapon options, no sculpted knee pads, no wings, no actual wings. There are some wings, I think, on the flanges of the jump packs, but no, angel wings on there. I think we're like, what on earth is going on? And I want to share some of that as well, because I think that, one, we don't know what the sprues look like. We don't know. I think we've really digested what the upgrade kits that are going to come out between, potentially for like the Death Company and other stuff, what that has in store for maybe what our other collection is looking like. But when we're looking at, 3 Sanguinary Guard configured this way, without the wings, without some of the sculpted stuff into the armor, I think it's kind of right to give pause and start to, I guess, realize what that means to us, what that means to our current collection of models. And so that TBD, but let me give my review of what I think the models look like as presented. So I do like the sculpted like chest pieces and leg pieces and start to see some of that musculature. I think that we can kind of get an idea of we know what the scale of that backpack is, and so I think these are really gonna look like beefed up assault marines that will look decidedly different than assault intercessors, because of what's on the armor, because of the spears, because of the banner and stuff that we can see here, and then of course some changes on the jump pack, with the wings on the flame, I guess stabilizers coming back from the jump pack. I am curious, with optimism about what the kit, maybe some of the bits on the kit actually hold, and how it can combine them with some of the upgrade sprues, because I'm really looking forward to doing that. We don't know what the squad makeup's going to be. We don't know what the options on the unit are going to be yet, so kind of hard to tell that. But I kind of do like the idea of the spears and the different weapon loadouts. And from a playability side of things, a couple things, I'm curious to see what bases there are. Are these going to be on, they look like they might be larger than 32 mils. They might be 40 millimeter bases. What does that mean? How does that mean for the playability of the unit? What are the different stats of the weapons? Or am I going to kind of be in is it going to be like a can opener and for one job does it all, or am I going to want to mix and match, or can I mix and match some of the weapons in there? Remains to be seen. The models themselves, though, going back to that, I do like the kind of beefed up sculpted nature. I think where I'm struggling, and maybe where some other people that are witnessing this are also struggling, we have other things to compare it to. We have other gold armored models in the Warhammer range to compare it to. But what does that mean? So as a kit basher, world's your oyster kind of thing. But as a Bullet Angel player, am I going to feel like I've lost some of that gravitas, some of that coolness, that uniqueness that I was kind of used to, that I maybe built up in my mind of what the Sanguinary Guard had over the last decade? I'm not sure. That kind of remains to be seen. I do like the models as they are. I think that, as a bit, someone like to mix and match, up parts in the same range or even different ranges for a model, I think is going to lend itself to that really well. Should I expect more coming out of the box? I think we can make an argument for that. And I think that's what we're all going to have to kind of come to grips with. But I am looking forward to the potential of what these have and also do like them as presented. I just recognize that it's a bit of a change from maybe what I've been playing with for a period of time. What I already have in my collection, I've got a bunch of Sanguinary Guard now, and like how many more do I need, and what am I going to want to do with them? I'm excited. This range has got me really excited, really looking forward to getting my hands on them when it comes out and diving into the stats over time. Let me know what y'all think.